Listener, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Welcome. Is it long term or is it short term? We have the lovers here on the board here, and someone is doing it all for love. They're committed to silence, though. This commitment to love is I should say something, I should step in, I should take the lead. But this person allows you to take the lead. Truth be told, you want someone to take the lead. But what's up in the air is, do you want long term or short term? It's a question to be asked because the lovers came out, and this is letting me know that someone definitely sees you as a highlight in their life. And they know that you see them as that too. But what you want from them, they have too much pride. They are more focused on how people perceive them, the persona. So even if you were to not look at them at a good highlight, they wouldn't bow down to you. They would be committed to doing whatever you want them to do, but they're committed to, this person has an addiction to people. Okay. And what their gift is, they're using their gift, and their gift is commitment and silence. You tell me what you want me to do. You tell me what you want me to say. Even though they have the knowledge, right? This person has the knowledge, has all qualities to transform any relationship. This person knows how to build a relationship without even having to have a dollar in their pocket. They know how to get what they want, but they're more focused on uh, image, how people look at them, popularity. They are addicted to people. What you're not even realize that they have moved you into playing a position where it's looking like you're addicted to them. And it's not that. You see this person's potentials. Okay. You're falling for this person's potentials. Moving forward, when it comes to connection and attraction, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a connection, or are you just looking for attraction? Are you just wanting to satisfy the flesh? Or are you wanting to satisfy the soul? Or do you want both? You want a connection and the attraction? Okay. Because it feels like the attraction is more so a rebel energy, your shadow side, your toxicity, you know what I mean? And then the connection is more so mind, body, and soul. I get you. I understand you. Intellectual. I understand the things you like. Like, you don't have to ask me. I already know. I know your soft spots. That kind of connection. For others of you, you're not an affectionate person, and you're like, nah, I don't want that. I want a connection, but I don't want that. Or this is not your reading. This is to my affectionate individuals. If you are seeking affection, do you want it long term or short term? What kind of connection are you looking for? Because it's kind of like it's time now is the time for you to be able to speak and spread out your wings, lift, poke out your chest, and know that you are qualified. You meet the qualifications. I'm also getting that when you do feel secure, it is more short term than long term, and it needs to be more long term. What other messages do you have for my listener? So we have the Lovers here. So basically, that person that we were talking about is a soulmate, but unfortunately, they're operating as a twin flame. They're more focused on persona, image, and they're looking for, they only want to operate in toxicity. So it's kind of like this person is just going to allow you, it's going to, experiencing this person is going to keep you at the level of constantly doing internal work. And it's not going to feel fulfilled because you're dealing with someone that's not going to do the work. You're going to be doing it by yourself. And the reason why you're doing this work is because this person is not meeting your need. For others of you, when it comes down to connection, you need to really know what it is that you want at this time. Because it's for some of you, what you're attracted to, you're no longer attracted to anymore. So it's a sense of, what do I do now? It's kind of like someone put their world in someone else's hand, and now that you got your world back, it's like, what do I do? All right. We have the animal, your animal instincts here. And then we have the river, mirror reflection. If you've been wondering, you thought this person took your world, they feel like you took theirs. Literally. You're two of a kind. Yeah, two of a kind. We have the mask, and you guys are both hiding how you feel in the flame. So this is a twin flame situation. Let me go ahead and get emotions, thoughts, and actions, listener. For those of you who are new to SGL, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you check out your weekly. It is here on the podcast. You can also check out your next 72s. So far, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, you're up next. If you are here, welcome. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. This reading was pretty much just giving the message here. Where if you had a question, it is no, but for the most part, someone is thinking about it. If someone told you no, you're thinking about the next move or the next decision. Whatever this is, someone is not trying to humiliate you, or someone is saying whatever happened in the past, which could have happened an hour ago, it wasn't intentionally. They were operating in their shadow energy. Because remember, I told you it's all about the persona, the image. You know what I mean? Getting stimulated in some type of way and hurting others just to be able to get it. When they can get all the attention that they need from their connection. All right, let me get one more. So pertaining to what's significant is it's no, but someone is definitely enlightened here. Someone's saying, I don't want a twin flame because it's toxic. Someone is saying, I want a healthy relationship. The more you stay in this toxic situation, it's going to keep you're going to keep humiliating yourself. But at the same time, the other person is going to get gratification out of it. Okay. So basically, it's what do you want a connection or do you want attraction? Okay. Um, and moving from that, do you want it long term or short term? Or are you just trying to figure things out? I'm all for self-love. If you're trying to figure things out, then what it is that you seek, you need to impart it into you first so that you know that's what you want. All right, let's go ahead and pull a romantic oracle. Romantic oracle for the listener. This is a collective reading. Keep in mind, this is not a personal reading. So make sure you go over to the YouTube. Okay. It says separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For some of you, it already happened. You feel humiliated by the whole situation. You may think the other person don't feel humiliated. They do. Let's shed light on your reading. They do feel humiliated, but they're not going to show it. This is a person who's all about image and how people think about them. They're not going to let that show. Do expect a call because they are going to let you know that they are hurting, but you're not going to believe it. Because why didn't they demonstrate that, right? Publicly. It says take a break. Okay? Get off the treadmill. It's time to be present and feel, all right, what it is that you want. For some of you, this is not a love situation. It's just, do you want to attract people that's just an attraction to the flesh, that's just all materialistic, or are you wanting your connections? Okay? And so, pertaining to self-love here, you're separating from the flesh. That's what it's looking like. And you're feeling like as if you're left behind, and you're not. It's basically you're right where you need to be. Let's go ahead and pull your overall direction. If you need to take action, it's available to you to do that. I think what you don't see, listener, is that you have more power than what you realize, and when you're grounded, I feel like you feel like a certain outcome has to happen for you to be able to feel like everything's going your way. And technically it is going your way. So once you realize that something good is coming in, we have the 7 of Swords. So stop deceiving yourself. If this person, this past person, as of yesterday, listen, they're deceiving themselves. By them sitting here trying to get gratification from other people, it's going to hit them really, 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 really hard. Really hard. Like, seriously. They're going to feel like they failed you, but for the most part, they failed themselves. Don't forget that. Okay? Because you have Empress energy right here. You're very nurturing. So that's the problem. They know that you're going to nurture the situation. Yeah, they do. That's just you, but at the same time, you can make the choice to take off this mask and say no. Like it says I'm able to communicate my needs. All right, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.